Good morning. It is Friday the 29th of August. Oh, okay, that did not work. It is Friday the 29th of August 2025 and I am officially now in my last year of my 20s, which is terrifying to say out loud, but I'm gonna try and make the most out of the day. So I'm up bright and early. Like I said, it's 5:30. I am just about to go and meet my friend Ciara. We're going to go down to Bondi Beach and do a sunrise. What more fitting way than living in Australia on my 29th birthday than going down to the beach and doing a sunrise. So it was a very early wake up, but I am going to go. She's just texted me saying she's leaving hers now. She literally lives like 2 seconds away from me. So I'm going to go down and meet her and let's go watch the sunrise to celebrate my 29th year around the sun. This sunrise. It's actually kind of cold outside. I thought like it was warmer weirdly when we were walking down in the pitch black than it was now just getting the bus back up. So yeah, a lovely little way to start my day. I actually don't have that much going on like during my actual daytime today. Stephen is in Perth at the minute. He actually flies back this afternoon, so this evening we're gonna go out for dinner. But yeah, today's gonna be kind of like a little chill day, which is kind of sad, but also it is only my 29th birthday. Like I actually don't need to have any sort of crazy plans for my 29th. But yeah, another year older, another year wiser, my last year of my 20s. I really don't know how I feel about that. I read something, I saw it like a TikTok or something the other day, and I was like, oh, this is your last summer of your 20s. And I thought, that's actually my life right now. And not that it's summer right now, it's still winter, but I'm going to be going into the last summer of my 20s. I've ended up taking a little impromptu trip to Kmart. I actually came in here just to have a look at the shoes because I do need to buy a new pair of heels. Tomorrow I was going to drive down to one of the shopping centres because they've got a shop there I'm going to go into, but then I thought, you know what, if I can get them in Kmart, then it saves me a trip. And then I found all of these other things that I'm going to try on. Oops, I'm gonna make a mess. So this is what I picked up to try on in Cotton On. I've got this green dress, absolutely love this. The colour isn't showing up as well on my camera, but it's gorgeous. Then this little dress, and then these are basically just like varieties, like same but different white tops to go with a skirt that I literally just picked up from Kmart. Don't mind the absolute state of my hair right now. The day has just like absolutely gotten away with me. I went and had some Korean fried chicken for lunch, and then I ended up popping into the Westfield because I wanted to get a couple of bits for my upcoming holiday, and I picked up a few things. I feel like my hair's a state because obviously like I've been trying, obviously this is a high neck top and I've been pulling it on and off about 20 times. My friends got me this chocolate birthday cake, which I've already had a slice of, absolutely delicious. Gonna try probably stay away from it though because, you know, trying to be in a calorie deficit. Then I went into Cotton On, picked up a couple little bits from Cotton On. I got a dress and a top, and then I got loads of bits from Kmart actually. Kmart was coming in with all the goods today, and I got like one little top from Glassons as well. I am not going to show you guys any of that stuff because I'm actually filming a separate video, which is like a prep, pack and travel with me to America, which will be next week's video. So you guys will see that. But basically I had done a Shein order and I was kind of relying on that order for this holiday, and then half the stuff like doesn't fit or I don't like it. So I panic bought today. It was actually my plans to go do this tomorrow, but I ended up just popping into Kmart, and then once I was in Kmart, I thought, you know what, fuck it, I might as well just go to Glassons and Cotton On. Because to be honest, when I actually go shopping, those are the only real stores that I go into. It just really pains me to pay like a lot of money for clothes. I'd much rather get things that are on the cheaper side, because the thing is with me, like I will look after my things and they will last a really long time even if they are from a cheaper place. So yeah, that was what I did. Stephen should be back anytime now. I don't know if I've said this on the video, but he's actually been away all week. So first time I've seen him in quite a few days now. So I'm super excited to have him back. And I really actually need to get ready. I'd kind of hoped that I would have had time to go for a run today, but like there's absolutely no chance because I need to like have a shower and I need to get ready because we are going out for my birthday meal soon. So yeah, super excited for that. We're going to a restaurant called The Cut, which is in the Rocks. Never been there before. I actually think it shut down for a little while and it has recently reopened is the gist of what I think is happening. And I would love to go to a rooftop bar or something beforehand because the weather is quite nice today at the minute, like nice blue sky, feels quite warm outside. I thought I just had our front door going, but I don't think it was. But I wanted, Stephen only texted me like not that long ago that he just landed, so I can't imagine he'd be home just yet. This is tonight's outfit. Excuse Stephen's suitcase behind me, but this is what I am wearing. This is a dress from, I think it's from Tiger Mist. It actually is meant to be a cutout here, but I don't really like that, so I've just put a black bra underneath, like a strapless, so you can't really tell unless you're super looking close, and then tights and boots. I did have a completely different outfit on before, but it was like very strapless, and I don't know, I want it to be a little bit warmer in case it's cold in the restaurant. I actually love the sleeves on this dress. I don't tend to gravitate towards this dress because I feel like the length of it is a bit weird. Like I kind of have it pulled up a bit, but usually it's a bit further down, and I don't know, it just sits weird. But anyway, this is what I am wearing. I think we're gonna leave in a second. We'll get the train into the city and then walk over to the rocks and go for some drinks. We just finished off in our first bar that we went to. We literally only had one drink there because it was happy hour. It was $16 for 2 drinks, which I think is pretty good. So we are heading now to the Glenmore, which has a nice rooftop area, and we'll probably have one drink in there, and then it'll be time to go to the restaurant for dinner. Thank you. Wow.
I'm sure you can do it.
No pressure. Good morning. It is the day after dinner last night. To give you guys a bit of a recap, so we obviously went to the Cut yesterday for dinner, and I had heard great things about this restaurant online, and I feel like the food was all lovely. The prime rib, unreal. If you're gonna go, I would say get the prime rib. However, the actual other steak, like, it was nice, but it definitely wasn't one of the nicest steaks I've ever had. And Stephen and I, like, we are big steak fans. Every time it's one of our birthdays, we'll go out for a steak dinner. The food was good, the food was nice, but the service was not great. And then at the very end, Stephen was paying, and he paid in cash rather than on the card. And I don't know exactly what happened, right? But the waitress like took the bill and then came back and she was like, oh, I just want to confirm that you meant to leave this big of a tip. And I thought, how much of a tip has he left this waitress? Bearing in mind, guys, I live in Australia, and like tipping culture is not really a thing here. Like, if we go to a fancy restaurant like that, we'll always tip because I feel like usually the service is impeccable. Then I said to Stephen, I was like, how much money did you leave her for her to come back and ask us that? Anyway, I think we worked out he left like $50 or something, which, you know, I said to him personally, I would not have left a tip based on the service that was provided, because they forgot about us for a while. Everything was super slow. Everything took a long time. They forgot about our drinks when we finally got our drinks. Like, it was just, everything was like a very long process. And the other thing that had happened is before the dinner, we had been like contacted by the venue to say like, oh, like, we've got a bar downstairs. Because you're having dinner here, like, we would love to have you at the bar. I requested like a time for the bar and they just never got back to me. Then after we did that, we pretty much came home. We'd had like a couple of drinks. I was stuffed. I was so full. We actually brought back a little bit of the prime rib with us. I'll probably eat that today. I don't have any idea if that's going to taste nice today, but I'm going to eat it so it doesn't go to waste. We came back and literally we got into bed and we fell asleep straight away. We were both shattered. I haven't been sleeping well the last few nights because he's been away. He said he hasn't been sleeping very well either. And then this morning, I was just having a bit of a palaver this morning. I think yesterday, I obviously was a little bit tipsy after we'd had a few drinks, like I was a little bit tipsy. I must have cancelled my gym class this morning because I rocked up at 8:30. Basically, I've kind of been switching my gym class between 7:30 and 8:30 because I couldn't decide like which time I wanted to come at. And I don't know what I did, but I must have just cancelled both bookings because I rocked up at 8:30 and I wasn't on the list. Luckily, it wasn't a full class, so I managed to get a space. So this morning I went and did a Pilates class, I went into the sauna, and then I've just got home and I am just about to make some breakfast. I'm gonna have bacon sandwiches today. I'm not gonna eat super healthy this morning because I still kind of feel like, you know, it's my birthday, I still can have a few treats, but literally just started to cook the bacon now. Steven's at the gym, he'll be back in a second. And then, to be honest with you, today I want to have a productive day. My plans today are to pack for my holiday and like go try on again all of the outfits that I have in mind. And I'm not sure what else I'm going to do today, to be honest. That's like the main thing I want to get done is all of my packing. And then if there is still anything that I'm missing, then I will go out and I'll go shopping again today. But ideally, I will not have to go shopping again today. Also, one thing I wanted to show you guys is my friends bought me a little birthday present. I'm not usually one that's like huge on presents, but some of my friends are super thoughtful and they're always so good at buying presents. And they got me a new pair of Ugg slippers, and I'm actually not going to show you my old Ugg slippers because they have seen much better days. But they bought me these slippers, and I actually haven't taken them out of the box yet, but I'm probably gonna wear them today. But they got me just like the classic brown color. Someone's at my door. Who could possibly be buzzing my door? Oh, Stephen. Hey. I don't know why he doesn't have his keys. Anyway, I hate the sound of that buzzer. Oh, I should check on... Fuck. I also never know how to turn this stupid intercom system off. I hate intercom systems. Check on my bacon. Okay, I should probably flip that round. Anyway, what I was doing, just showing you those slippers that my friends bought. But what a nice, thoughtful gift. Just like the standard ones. Super comfy. Love them. So thanks to my lovely friends who bought me those. Bacon sandwiches with tiger bread for our breakfast. So it's kind of lunchtime, to be honest with you guys. That sandwich was literally so good. I wish I had bought more bacon because I am so hungry today. I am actually about to give Stephen a presentation randomly because I think we're going to go away at Christmas this year. We have like been putting off booking anything for Christmas, but I think we finally decided we're definitely going to go somewhere. So I put together a presentation of my idea of where we'd go, so we're going to go and present that to him. Here is my presentation. Christmas 2025. I'm thinking we go to southern Vietnam. You requested more information last time I gave you a presentation, so here is our itinerary for Ho Chi Minh. So the flights arrive in the evening, so probably just go. Bless you. Probably just go back to the hotel. You can see all of these different things on each date. Okay. Now, so you know what those things are. I have photos, and again, it's very much beachy chill vibes. This one I've done for 4 nights, and the other one I've done for 5 nights because this one's a little bit more expensive to stay at. So I figured we might as well spend more time at the one that's more affordable. And then we'll be here for New Year's, and then we fly home.
Nice. What's the weather like there?
The weather at Christmas time in southern Vietnam will be like high 20s.
Okay.
So it'll be beach weather. These are the photos of food walk.
Nice.
And these are the approximations of prices for you. Pretty much anywhere we could go for Christmas, we're going to be paying $2,500 for flights. So that's just is what it is. I looked at a lot of destinations. Good morning, guys. I did not film anything yesterday. I ended up feeling so unwell. I spent pretty much the entire day in bed. I don't know what was wrong. My stomach was just like not loving life. And then I fell asleep by 8 o'clock. So it is like 7:15 now. I'm on my way to go meet Ciara. So today is the Sydney Marathon, and it actually runs, like the route goes through Centennial Park, which is the park that I usually run in on, like my little local park. And so we've said we're going to go and watch. We should be there early enough that we should see the elite runners run around. So that's pretty much the plan for this morning. I'm literally just going to walk to meet her now, and then we're going to go do that. And then I have breakfast plans this morning as well with Hannah and Imogen. So then I'm actually going to go all the way north of the bridge to go for breakfast with those guys. And then because I didn't end up packing yesterday because I felt so sick, I now have to get that done today. Also, it's a little bit chillier outside than I was hoping it was going to be. So let's hope I'm not going to be freezing all day. We're just about to see the elites run past. These are the people that are literally right at the front of the race. Woo! Here come the elite women. An hour 48. I am now on my way to go meet the girls for breakfast in Kirribilli. We're going to a little cafe there. We're just going to that general area basically, and then going to try and find a cafe for breakfast. That was so exciting watching the elite runners. Like, they're just so fast. It's kind of made me have a little bit of a marathon bug again, and I haven't had a marathon bug at all since finishing mine, but now I'm thinking, maybe I should, even though I've literally only run once since the Gold Coast Marathon, but maybe again soon. Mimi! Got an itch that's too important first. Oh, hello! How old is she?
She's 9
Oh.
weeks.
Oh my gosh, you are adorable. Oh, you are so cute.
And that's the thing. So that's where to finish it.
I just got back from my little morning activities. We actually ended up after breakfast just walking across the bridge. Jamie came to meet Imogen and I. We walked across the bridge, and then that's where I left them. They went to go and celebrate because their friend had just run Sydney Marathon, and I just came back home basically. I had a Subway for lunch, so a little bit unhealthy, but you know. And then now I pretty much have to pack for my holiday, which is what I was meant to do yesterday. But have I even been on the vlog this morning? Yeah, I have. I've told you guys already that yesterday I was feeling so unwell, so I literally did nothing yesterday. But today we're going to be productive and we're going to pack all of my things for my holiday. Do you know what I hate about packing is I hate having to try all the outfits on, but I actually know that it is something essential that I need to do. So I have done a good chunk of my packing, guys. I've managed to pack all of my clothes basically, so now I've just got to do everything else. I still need to do like my toiletries, hair bits, all of those bits and pieces, but I'm actually very happy that clothes is done. I only need to buy one more thing, or like borrow something from a friend, which is a little mini dress. I feel like that's the only thing I'm missing, is just like one more night out outfit for Vegas. But anyway, that's very exciting. Honestly, don't have much planned for the rest of the day. That did take me like a good minute. I also just sorted out all of the returns that I need to do as well, so I'm feeling very productive today, which makes up for the very unproductive day that I had yesterday. I think now the plan for the evening is I'm gonna make dinner probably soonish. You know, I actually might start making dinner now. I'm gonna make those hot honey beef bowls that have like been so viral on TikTok over the last few weeks because they're so good, and ever since Imogen made me one a couple weeks ago, I can't stop eating them. So I think let's do that, and then I'm probably gonna have a very easy chilled evening. Here is the little dinner bowl that I made. So we've got avocado, sweet potato, cottage cheese, and some beef mince with some taco seasoning, and that is my healthy little dinner for the evening. I am going to end this week's vlog here, so if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you next week.